friends, it's Father's Day 2021. If you celebrated Father's Day, if you're a parent of kids, children, then you probably celebrated Father's Day. Or if you didn't, it really doesn't matter, right? There's so many different days, so many holidays, so many special days. It's hard to keep track of them. However, if you did celebrate Father's Day, I hope your kids treated you well and you did whatever you had to do. And I wanted to share my thoughts as a father on Father's Day and what it really means to celebrate Father's Day. I really think all of these days, Father's Day, Mother's Day, and Teacher's Day, and Parents' Day, and Grandparents, all of these days are just days to celebrate something, celebrate somebody, right? As parents, we are always trying to do things for our kids. If you have small kids, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But you're always doing things for your kids, and you don't get a break. You're always in the grind. And so one day when your kids treat you as royalty or do something special for you, it really feels nice because the rest of the year, 364 days a year, you're gone, ignored. You are non-noticeable, and that's what happens with parenthood. If you're not a parent yet, you're becoming a parent, you want to have children, and you will have kids, then let me just tell you that being a parent is a big thing. It's a big joy. It's having your first child is life changing, and you just undergo such a big amount of change when you have kids, especially your first child, because it's different. Having said that, when you have more than one child, you just don't love your oldest child more. You end up loving all of them the same in a different way, but in different modes. But love for your kids is just generally abundant, and you end up loving all your kids so much. I really hope that with the advent of technology, right, and I want to talk about this, with the advent of technology, with our shrinking attention spans, with the prevalence of so many personal devices, your tablets, your laptops, your TVs, all these devices that we're connected to, and there are more of them, right? We can't even take a ride in a car because you've got Netflix in the car, you've got a game in the car. The new Tesla, the new cars have all of those gadgets that your mind is constantly distracted and engaged into doing some activity, into being on social media or playing a game or watching content, and you just feel like you're some kind of a machine where this content is constantly bombarded at you. With younger people, of course, is a more attraction towards these things, and they're more gravitated towards these things. So here's my question: is that if our consumption of social media or content is so high and it's everywhere around us, then how will the future of relationships look? What will the father son relationship of the future look like? What will the mother a daughter relationship of the future look like? And will the people of the future, the kids of tomorrow, the who will be the adults of tomorrow, will they really tradition and cherish these days such as Father's Day and Mother's Day, or will they just send a text, or will they just not see their parents and not care about that? So many of these things are tradition. Many of them are prevalent in different countries. For example, you might have traditions in North America which might not be there in the Middle East. You might have traditions in Australia that might not there be in Europe. And there's all of these regional traditions, if you will, that have kept us alive, kept us close to each other, and helped have our lives, the quality of our lives as it is. I really feel threatened in the future, and being a technology futurist, this is open discussion and all full disclosure. I really feel that relationships are at the verge of threat, because the more time we spend on our devices, our kids spend on their devices, and their kids spend on their devices, I really feel there's a big challenge on the families of tomorrow, the families of the future, to keep everything together, to keep everything make them part of the family and be strong together. It happens right now. Everybody is in their room on their Wi-Fi playing a game on their device. Nobody sees anybody. Imagine 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now, right? It's got to be so different. You have to do something about it, whether it's uh, having a particular way to consume technology, whether having a particular time frame, amount of time you're on technology, but please focus on building that human relationship with the people that you love. And that's the only thing. People have to be at the center of everything you do, whether it's at work, it's at home. It has to have people centricity. We've got to focus on people around us, because technology is, there's no end to it. There's no end to it, and you can be glued to a computer for the rest of your life, and there's still more. But the people that are around you are not going to be there forever, and people will leave you. People will go about their business, and people will go to beyond this world and whatnot. So please focus on the relationships that you have. If you haven't wished your parents a happy Father's Day, happy Mother's Day, then do that. If you don't believe in any of the days, then go still celebrate with your family and love everyone who's around you. Life is too short, my friends. You take care, and with that thought, I hope you have a great day. You take care, and I'll see you soon. I also want to give a big shout out to Here's a big shout out to all the fathers in the world. Well, happy Father's Day. Make yourselves proud. But I also want to give a huge, huge, huge shout out to all the single mothers who are raising their kids on their own, and they're the mother, they're the father, they're playing the role of both parents. And so, my dear, and so, happy Father's Day to all those mothers who are there as a single parent and raising their kids. You make the world an amazing place. Thank you for doing that. And everybody, happy Father's Day. Take care, and I'll see you soon.